Doo-doo-doo. Bum, bum, banana. I wonder if I could get. I wonder if I can get. Oh, wait a minute. We're live. We are. No, hold on. Gotta get the pop out chat. And we are. There we are. Somehow we are here. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Skoldred's Realm. I am Skoldred, and we're gonna talk a little bit wrestling. We're gonna talk about AEW wrestling. Um, thank you, Roma already. Wow, man, you're an awesome dude. Already, yeah. There we go with the oh yeah, taco in the community. I'm just gonna do a quick bunch of shares. We're gonna do a couple of shares. Hurry, don't be late. I can hardly wait. Bum bing bum bum boom bum bum bum. We go dancing in the park, and we're reminiscing. Thank you, Roma. You too, brother. You stay awesome as you are. Thank you again for the show of support. Tonight we're gonna do a little bit of things. We're gonna talk about wrestling. I wanted to jump on different things, different topics, and a couple of announcements too. I am going to do a second show. I am going to do what's called Skoldren's Paranormal Realms, which basically is I'm going to be in Erie, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to go to the peninsula, Presque Isle, most notably as it's known, and we're going to do paranormal. Now, I did do a quick paranormal test the other night. I had like a EMF reader, and I got some awesome feedback. I asked some questions, I got answered, so it was and there was no one around to like kind of mimic or do something. This was just me and my wife. We were hanging out, and we were with our dog, and we just asked a bunch of questions, and we got answers back, and we got really strong hits. But that's something for another time that I'll be bringing up. So keep an eye out on that. It's going to be known as Skoldred's Paranormal Realms. In my area, there's big hauntings. There is UFOs. So we will be talking about that once I get this thing set up. Well, let's go. We're going to talk a little bit of wrestling. We're going to talk about AEW. I am playing on the WWE2K20. And I have my characters in here as well, and I'm gonna be editing some of the matches. So this is big All Elite Wrestling. Here we go. We're gonna run down the roster real quick with the championships. Current AEW World Heavyweight Champion, it is Jon Moxley. The AEW, this is known as I consider it a television title, but it is the TNT title. This belt is secondary, but this is I'm considering it a television title because Cody's going to defend it on television, and he is the current champion, Cody Rhodes. Hangman Page, Adam Page, and Kenny Omega are the current AEW tag champs, and finally Hikaru Shida is the AEW Women's Championship. She defeated Nyla Rose. Real quick, I'm going to throw some shout outs out here. First of all, to the folks over HWR chat room. They are the Hardcore Wrestling Radio crew. Friday nights, I go on their wrestling podcast. We talk about things of all wrestling. That happens every Friday night at 9:30. So check them out. They're in Facebook and YouTube. You can find them on Facebook. Facebook in the group section, HWR chat room. I am now with the TKWA, and you can find them on Facebook. Awesome bunch of people, some friends of mine. Trent Killer Syndicate runs this. It's just an e-wrestling promotion with wrestlers in it, some indie wrestlers in it, and it is awesome. I was invited, and I feel so honored. And we're gonna be so TKA. He's right there. I want to give these guys a big shout out. So definitely check them out. It's awesome because you can see some of the stuff uh, that they do, and it was a privilege to be asked to be part of this. I haven't been. There's David Butler with Entertainment Roundtable Gaming. So, well, thank you, bro. Again, you guys are awesome, and I do appreciate being part of it. Before we start, I'm going to give everybody a little intro. I was in professional wrestling, not as a wrestler, but as an active manager. My trainer was Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert from the old NWA pre-Extreme Championship Wrestling. And I got to hook up with him. He trained me. I got to thank John Arezzi because he started one of those wrestling conventions, and I happened to be there providing security, and my crazy career started. So I was very fortunate. I got trained by Eddie, not only as a wrestler, because I had to learn the bumps and all that, but in booking, promoting, being a heel, and being commentary. So you can imagine the crazy shit that goes on. Also, real quick, it is, thank you, Chris. Thanks for sharing it. Then along the way, I met Jason Knight. For you guys who don't know, he was the first ECW television champion, and he was known as the world's sexiest man. He managed the Pit Bulls. Let me see, was it the Pit Bulls? Yes, he managed the Pit Bulls. I believe it was the Pit Bulls. So that was that. I got to manage him. I got to meet Rock and Rebel. Those guys was like family, and they took me under their wing, helped me more in the business, and got me to move forward. So I'm very fortunate about that. And that's one of the great things. So those guys are there. Along the way, I met many superstars: Captain Lou Albano, Sensational Sherry, Jake the Snake Roberts, Sean Waltman, who was X-Pac, 123 Kid. Wow, Bruno Sammartino. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. And I got the privilege to do shoots, interviews. I got to do stuff with them. This was back in the 90s. Then from 90 to 94, I was just managing. So I got to go to Baltimore, Memphis. I got to go to Tennessee. I go to Philly, New York, and New Jersey. So great times. Great bunch of people I got to work with, and they still my friends today. From 94 to 1999, I was booking for my own promotion in New York City. So, and again, great bunch of people. We had a young Charlie Haas. If you don't remember him, he was part of the world's greatest tag team with Kurt Angle and Sheldon Benjamin. A very young Homicide, who you see on NWA Power, who was in TNA. Low Key, who was also in TNA, WWE at one time. So that's another guy. Young Devon Dudley, when he was known as A-Train. So I got to work with him too. Again, it's so, you think back, you got to see these guys who transitioned to move on. Yeah, Chris says, I didn't know that Ben is your son-in-law. I was playing that, but yeah, he told me today. Yes, he is. He's married to my youngest daughter. For David, how's it going? I'm going great, man. I'm gonna be doing the paranormal stuff. It's gonna be a pilot show. I'm gonna see how it goes. In my area, there's a big thing for paranormal hauntings and UFOs. So that's something I'm gonna do. Maybe once every 2 weeks or twice a month. It's not going to be a big thing. It's going to be just something like extra content. And who knows? Something might go from it. I'm still in negotiation to reopen a wrestling company, so that's in the works. So we're going to be. I mean, this year has been a big thing. A lot of plans got shut down because of the coronavirus. And now with all these protests and rioting and looting, is crazy. I am going to say this. Yes, an individual lost his life. My condolences to the family. But please, folks, control yourselves. You're not doing anyone any good by looting and destroying private property and businesses. When it's all said and done, that corner store that you used to get your cigarettes, your soda, your milk, formula for your kids, food for your kids, is not going to be there. You're going to scare all the businesses away. By destroying the city, you're going to ruin cities. People are going to move out, businesses are going to move out, and then you're going to be in the slums. So please, I know you guys want justice. Please control yourselves. Don't do this. Stand up. Be smarter. Be stronger than this mentality. Don't give in to hate and violence. Move up. Show that you're better. Let's go. So anyway, let's move this. They're destroying their own. Exactly, they're destroying their own homes. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Thank you, Chris. Chris, let me see. Blah 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 blah. Christopher Lawrence, thank you for liking the stream. He runs Blackgate Security here in my town. Great guy, great person. You know, and the funny thing is, you're destroying your own homes. You're not gonna get any insurance on your homes because it has to be something else that destroys your home, not yourself. You know. David Butler says, I miss ECW. Was right across the bridge from me. ECW was fun. The WWF Attitude was your favorite era. My favorite era was the I gotta say the 80s, the glory days. I was literally ate it up. I was a kid, little kid, when I first saw Hulkamania, brother. You know, and got to see the Nature Boy, and you know the Dusty Rhodes. We're going to the pay window, brother, and all that, and oh yeah, you know, oh my God, I was hooked on professional wrestling. And being from New York City, we got all the shows on one channel. So on our TV, which it was funny. Think this: today we got hundreds and hundreds of channels we could pick from. Back in my day, we had and this is New York alone. We had channel 2, channel 4, channel 5, channel 7, channel 9, channel 11, and channel 13. 7 channels on our television. Then you had the UHF, which we had like Galavision, the Spanish channels, which was maybe one channel. You had New Jersey stuff, which was kind of like the little Jersey stuff, and I'm trying to remember. Then we had the Wrestling Network, which was a little show on UHF that they did once every day was a different promotion. So I got to see on Saturdays. This is how crazy. I used to sit down, you know, before running outside and hanging out with my friends. We will watch. I think it was at what was it? At 10 o'clock, I believe, or 11 o'clock. No, 11 o'clock was WWE Wrestling Challenge on Channel 5. After that, it was the AWA Wrestling. No, 10 o'clock, excuse me. 10 o'clock was WWE Wrestling Challenge. 11 o'clock was AWA Wrestling. At noon was Glow. Yeah, ECW was in Philly. ECW was in Philadelphia. Always has been. They did a couple shows in Jersey. What does everybody want? Head. That's Al Snow. Guys, you guys are awesome. All right, come on, keep throwing those comments. Let's keep going with this. And I should be doing some of these matches. But we're going to go like this. Now, I recreated the AEW locker room. Minus a couple of people. There's a couple of people that are not here, but I did my best to find as much people as possible. I threw in guys who I feel that are on their way to AEW. As EC3. There is Shawn Moxley. This is the Butcher and Bacon. You guys can see them. There's me. I did my character, obviously, against the Revival. And there is me with Pac. This is the a fatal four-way. Again, I threw in another famous person, the Blue Demon. Sean Spears. There's Darby Allin. There's Sammy Guerrero. So we got that. I threw in some Japanese sensations like Kensuke Sasaki, and then just kind of just a filler. And then there's Chris Jericho versus Dustin Rhodes. So let's go real quick. And again, these are stuff that I'm just gonna let go. I'm just gonna let it go, and we could see how it is. Now, all of these matches are gonna be straight while we talk wrestling. So now I am gonna turn off entrances, and this is the Elite with the with Nick and Matt, the Young Bucks versus two members of the Inner Circle, Jack Hager and Ortiz. So we're gonna watch this match go, and we're gonna keep going with it. So while we do this, we're gonna keep talking away. We're not gonna do any of this. So we're gonna let it go like that. The matches are gonna do themselves. We'll talk a little bit throughout the matches. David Butler says HBK was his favorite, but nobody had a gimmick like The Undertaker. I love The Undertaker. Mark Calloway and his rest in peace. Him, that whole character was incredible to begin with. It's like, you, King, or you, Shawn Michaels, will face utter obliviation. You will rest in peace. That character alone was incredible. Again, like with me growing up in New York, like I was saying before, I got a chance to see all the great 80s promotions. We got to see the AWA, Glow, the original NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions with Ric Flair, the Road Warriors, and so forth. Something's going kabooey. Leave it to WWE2K20. It crashed. So hopefully we can go back to it. I think this is one of the problems with 2K20. It had its reasons for crashing. So going back, yes, I did. So I had the AWA, NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions. I had WCCW, which was world class, with the Von Erichs and the Freebirds. Oh my God, Glow, gorgeous, the original Glow, gorgeous ladies of Rasslin. And then of course the WWF with Hulk Hogan and Macho Man and all of these guys. It was such a time to see that, and then wrestling hit that kind of 90s, early 90s. It kind of slowed down. Oh, look, all the matches have changed. Okay. And now I'm teaming with somebody else. Alright, so this is kind of crazy. Itan, first Nama, welcome to the stream. Ooh, pretty. I gotta say, this was gonna go to, obviously it's gonna go to Chris Jericho. Jericho, baby. Again, I'm turning off this. We're gonna go fast. So, I don't know what Matt. The Rock is still one of the best, or one of the best shows I've seen. Yeah, absolutely. The Rock. See, here's the thing, and when I talk about you've made the list, yeah, right. You made the list, baby. One of the things I gotta say in wrestling, and when I was talking to, and I am on wrestling podcast on Fridays, is that 80s had they had the real wrestlers. They had the big muscular guys. They had the characters, the cartoonish characters. It was the greatest era. Okay, and then they had so many promotions. Oh my God, you could go anywhere and you could see so many promotions. Then the 90s hit and things started slowing down. Then by 95 or 93, Nitro took off. So the Monday Night Wars began then. So that started that. Now, me personally, I'm gonna go for Chris Jericho here. Welcome to TNT Wrestling. This is All Elite Wrestling, and we're here wherever we are, and this is live on TNT. I never thought I would say that ever again, with wrestling being live on TNT. So, wow, Fozzy. You got to see Fozzy live in Jersey. Wow, my man, that's awesome. So, wrestling kind of, I think in the 90s, wrestling slowed down. Mid-90s, it took off again with the Monday Night Wars, the NWO, the Attitude Era. It went boom all over again. But the problem was, and then let me say this, we have WWF, because they were still WWF. They had WCW, which was Jim Crockett's NWA, and they became WCW. We had ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, Philadelphia, and we had Jerry Lawler's Wrestling, which is the USWA. You had Jim Cornette, Smoky Mountain Wrestling. So wrestling was starting to pick up again. The territories were still there. You still have the ones in Japan, All Japan Wrestling, New Japan Wrestling. You had the little independents that they have out there. Then you had the stuff from Puerto Rico, which is WCCW, with WWC, World Wrestling Council with Carlos Colon. IWC with International Wrestling Coalition or something like that, with Savio Vega. So you had that type of thing. So wrestling was getting that big boost again. Beautiful dropkick by Pentagram on Chris Jericho, and a drop and a diving headbutt there on Chris Jericho. And picked up, and another slam. That was a beautiful belly to belly. And a kick to the face by the former undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, Chris Jericho. So, and then again, by 2000, wrestling started slowing down again. All the great promotions were gone. Smoky Mountain was closed. USWA was closed. ECW was closed, and we merged with WWE, which was WWF, prison WWE. WCW was closed, went into WWE. The Japanese market kind of slipped down a bit, and it was the end. It was the end of wrestling. By 2003, we had TNA wrestling, which never was taken off. It was. They had some good talent, they just didn't know what to do. So And then they had egomaniac Jeff Jarrett, who constantly put the belt on himself. So TNA never moved up. And I think then when you look at today's wrestling, I think from what, 2012, 10 maybe, all the great workers were gone. Stone Cold was gone. The Rock was gone. Triple H, you know, married into the business, so he wasn't out, and Shawn Michaels was retired. Undertaker was still there, but he wasn't, you know, he was kind of once in a while. You know, John Cena was a talker, but he started slowing down too. Chris Jericho has, you know, has come and gone back and forth. Worker tag teams were gone, you know, so you really didn't have the greatest tag teams of all times. So that was, you know, another thing too, that wrestling started losing it. Then you think about it, here's the funny thing, you think about this, we had The Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, you had Triple H, Shawn Michaels, you had Kane, you had, let me see, the New Age Outlaws, DX, you know, you got all these guys who could talk, who can, you know, you got Ric Flair, you got all these guys, you got all these people who can literally keep you captivated, who, you know, you invested in watching their shows. Then you suddenly have Seth Rollins, Reigns. Wow, beautiful moonsault. That was a long moonsault. And I gotta say, I'm impressed with Penta. But, you know, what is he doing? Oh, pile driver. I think the pile driver is illegal now. If you can get away with it, you would. Chris Jericho really in trouble. Oh! Chris Jericho taking the loss there. That's not going to be great for the Inner Circle. Not going to be great for his championship, road to his championship, that which is held by Jon Moxley. So, yeah, we're not going to go through all that.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
The Superstar. So again, you know, when you look at it, wrestling got boring. I can't sit down and watch Roman Reigns. I can't watch, you know, guys like Seth Rollins or, oh my God, or the roster from WWE, because they're boring. They don't captivate me. They're not interesting. So I don't know. It's just they just don't got that talent. Hell of a performers. I mean, they could do moves that nobody will ever want to do. You know. Here's an interesting one. Andrew Morgan, happy birthday to you, my friend. I know it's late. We're gonna do an announcement. Happy birthday to the one and only indie icon from New Jersey, from Staten Island, New York, but wrestles all over. He is the indie icon Magic. A guy, great human being, love the man. He is awesome. He's been around even from my era. So, another great person. Thank you. Cody Pittman. Thank you, Cody. You guys are awesome. Like I said, it's so great. And there he is. There's Ata, Elaine, Istama. Thank you guys. We're going to talk a little bit. Like I said, we're talking about wrestling here. I just made the list. That's right. My goddamn son, I've been making the list since I was in wrestling back in 1990s. Oh yeah, Magic. Magic was even one of my former champions back in the old WW old days. So I mean, couldn't ask for a better friend, better wrestler. Awesome. And I'm not just saying that, dude. That's from the heart. Again, late happy birthday to you. I got like so many guys that I miss so much.
The following contest is scheduled for
from
one fall.
my era. It's it's too bad we got it somehow.
From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the John Max Lee.
Max Lee. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You know what was great? At Magic, I'm glad you're on here. We came from an era where the guy, we were passionate. We loved the business. We got paid shitty, except me. There were times, before I transitioned to promoter, I was a manager. In the ring right now, it is the AEW heavyweight champion, Jon Moxley. We have fun, man. One fall. Yeah, I love the crowd and participate that says one fall. Yeah. Here is the broken one himself, Matt Hardy. I'm gonna have to delete it.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jeff Hardy, representing the Hardy Boys.
Yeah, there you go.
From Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Matt Hardy.
Oh my God. Now there is rumors that Jeff is heading to AEW brother after his contract expires. We don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, going back, it was so much fun. We got together, we did shows. I still won't forget those Sunset Park shows in Brooklyn. Crowds were popping. We did that. When we did our promotion Rebirth in 2013, the first person I wanted was Magic. Him, Jason, Rebel, a bunch of these guys I wanted back. Because we never, we just wanted to have fun. We wanted to wrestle. And exactly, that's what he said. Yes, the casino ladder match, it was a lot better than the fucking Money in the Bank ladder match. Whoa. Why is John already got like a red head? Beautiful backbreaker by the AEW World Champion. So, I think when all of us were together, it was a lot of fun. We had some stuff together, and it's like Andrew was saying, like Magic was saying, when we got together, we never cared about funds, money, because we were passionate. I mean, I read the JWO, Jerry Tedisco. He's an actor, but prior to that, he was a wrestler with us. The JWO, we used to spoof the parodies of the current times. So back then, we were joking about the NWO, and we created the JWO, which was a parody of Hulk Hogan. What was it? Conan, and Jerry had Conan. He had Loki. He had a buff Buffy, like a Buff Bagwell. He had a Conan type guy, and I mean, just thinking about it makes me smile because we were having a lot of fun. One of the other guys I'm going to do is two guys I'm going to do shout outs to. Two great friends of mine. One is Kane D. He was part of NC-17. He was a manager. He was a wrestler that I managed back in the day, and he became my booker. And then Johnny Perez was part of the Latin Lords Armed and Dangerous Tag Team, who my team used to go up against, and he became my agent. So I know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of little midget boy. Marty Stout or whatever his name is, Marty Short, Marty Kid. But the concept was a lot better than the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I actually enjoyed it. Andrew says we were family having fun. You know what? You bring that up. I remember the times where I would be home from work, relaxing. All of a sudden I hear knock on my door, and I open the door. There's Homicide, there's Jay Lover, there's Kane D, there is Monster Max Steve, there is Low Key. All of these guys crashed at my house. You know, there was Jason, there was a Rebel, there was a whole bunch of these guys. They all came together, and they would come to my house, and they would crash out in my living room. My wife used to love it because she used to make Spanish food for everybody. They were like our kids, and we will sit down. Shows you how much family we were. We would sit down and watch the Monday Night Wars in my living room, and then a pay-per-view would come up. We would all be in the living room. Yeah, Marco Stunt, thank you. That, John, thank you very much. And by the way, John, everybody, John is Taco. He is Taco's Modern Life on Mixer. He is Game On Facebook. He is my partner in streaming here. So I'm going to do another quick shout out to TK. He is Transkiller Syndicate. He does his streams here. David Butler, he does his streams. For Entertainment Roundtable Cast Games, you can check him out. Forget it, you got Magic, the indie icon here. Oh my God, I remember all of us going to, we would do a Sunset Park show, okay, and it was so hilarious because we still had kayfabe. We still had kayfabe. And it was tough for me because prior to, I was a manager, so I was a bad guy manager, so I had to kind of throttle that back to be behind the scenes worker. Man, Matt Hardy's getting the beating of his life by Jon Moxley. He's getting them deleted. Boom. Okay. So again, you know, I remember we went after a show. We did a big show, and it was funny because we did this big show, and all the guys, the good guys, the bad guys, we all decided to go to McDonald's, which was like I think 3 blocks away from the school that we were putting on the show. And we all just hanged out, and we were hanging out, and we got our food. The store, McDonald's closed, and what was lucky for us that the manager knew we were wrestling in the school. So we were, let's see here. Joey, did you ever have to kick any ass from fans entering? You know what? I gotta say, during our time, at least in my shows, we never had fans come in to do, you know, interrupt matches or sneak in or do anything. We presented opportunities during intermission where kids can come in and take pictures with the wrestlers. So we kind of did that, but no, I think we never had any trouble with fans, you know, coming in to the ring. We were that well respected. Our time was a lot different, I think. You know, fans more respected the business and all that, so we had a lot of fun. But I'm gonna say this. So here we are. We're back. We're in the McDonald's. You know, everybody's eating together. You know, again, family. We're like one big family. So if I remember correctly, it's me, Kane D, the Latin Lords, Magic. Oh God, Herman, who was Warpath. He was our version of the Ultimate Warrior, Low Key, and a couple other people. And we're all eating together. Okay. Suddenly, a kid looks in the big glass window of the McDonald's. He's us sitting there eating, and he goes, "Here's the wrestlers! Here are the wrestlers!" I said, "Holy shit!" And I said, "Guys, kayfabe!" And the good guys had to get up, go to their like little factions, had to go together. The bad guys did the same thing. We went to our little faction table. And the manager who had locked the McDonald's because you know, we were eating there. You have all these fans now at the door. They wanted to come in. You know, wow. Winner of this bout. And still, well, I don't think the title was on the line, but Jon Moxley soundly defeated. Oh, look. There we go, a little bit honorable handshake here from the leader one. Nice job, look at that. That's what you don't see that. You don't see that much nowadays. People shaking each other's hands. I'm expecting Matt to come back and kill him. I miss you too, bro. You're always welcome to come up here and visit. Oh man, I mean, just thinking of those times. And then we used to go. I used to send the guys out like Jay Lover and the JWO. They would go around the community. Here's how funny it is. They would go around the community, and they would talk about. You know, they would do their little skits and their videos. It was like pre-DX, before DX did it. And they would go down to the stores and talk to the businesses, and they'll be in full gimmick. You know, hi, I'm Hollywood J Lover. Let me tell you something right now. And it was the most hilarious thing ever. Oh man, you know, it was. And I used to remember they used to knock on my door. They would have the camera running, and they would shoot a video, and I was like, what the hell is going on, Jerry? What's going on? Well, I'm Hollywood J Love. I'm the Eastern States champion, and I won a title shot against Magic. And I'm like, okay. And it was so funny, you know. John says, speaking of eating corn, he said Vince McMahon would attack turkey sandwiches like nobody's business. His idea isn't to get nourishment solely for fuel to work harder. Oh, let me tell you, it was like that. Even in our day, we were always on the move. So we got, you know, a chance to do that. All right, so I'm going to skip this match, EC3, because EC3 is not really in AEW. There's talks of bringing him in, and then you have Luchasaurus, so I'm just going to skip that. I'm going to give it to Luchasaurus. Here's a match too. This is, you know what, and I'm actually going to leave this going. Yeah, Magic, bro, that was one of the things. That's what separates wrestlers. And this is my opinion. This separates wrestlers from my era, which is the 90s, to today's workers. Today's workers, they're hungry, yes. But once they hit that mark, once they hit like that WWE, even if it's the Performance Center, even if it's NXT, they stop. They stop having that passion. All they want is now, okay, we made it in the big time, you know, why do anything else? I think the era where we were, we didn't care if we went to AEW, WCW, ECW, WWF. We didn't care about going there. We were forging our own legacy. I think that was a big difference with us being where we were, you know, compared to them. You know, and like Andrew says, we were crazy, we were young, we were hungry. And now anybody who runs an independent promotion, TKWA, definitely you guys, if you want to have someone who on your show you want to talk to, that's the man, Andrew Morgan, the indie icon Magic, check him out. I gotta say that, you know, we had so much fun, and we were drawing fans, you know, back for competition for us. We had Jersey All Pro Wrestling, which was a great promotion. You had, I think it was,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I think, what was it?
Making her
other
way to the
promotions,
ring
LAWF.
from Japan, one half of the
You're not one. There is no one half of anything here. Her belt's like disappeared. All right. So, and hey Benny, thanks for the
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
thanks for liking the video.
Brittany Baker.
And there you go, Dr. Brittany Baker. She's out with an injury, and it might be a while before she's back, so she's going to be gone for a while. Yes, NWA New York, thank you, Magic. You know, so we had competition, and Angel said it best, and this is my booker, KD. He said it, we were the land of the misfits. There were some guys that nobody wanted. There were some guys that they were used wrong. And here we are, us together. We were this group of people who really no one wanted to give chances on because Dream Warrior, Ken Sweeney is now an MMA guy. ECPW, thank you, with Gino Caruso up in New Jersey. Lake Hiawatha, New Jersey. Ooh, reverse punch right there. That was a forearm or an elbow, I couldn't tell. That kick behind the head. So it was crazy, but it was a fun time. We had to compete, and then let's not forget Magic too. There was the LIWF, the Long Island Wrestling Association, with Bobby Lombardi. So we had a lot of competition, but we were so different, and we were kind of we were the comedy. We were the comedy. We were serious. You know, and I wasn't the hardcore type. I wasn't going to promote a company full of hardcore. Hardcore happened when it needed to, not every match. So I think that's what made us different. We were the workers. But it was such a privilege to work with all these guys, seeing these up-and-comers, Homicide as a young kid, you know, getting into the business, you know, working with him, and he's a great guy. Low Key was another one, another great person. Seeing Charlie Haas and his brother Russ, who passed away, you know, early in his career, you know, may he rest in peace. You know, all of these guys were, you know, they made the company, and I do have some videos from that era that I can always pop up sometime. If anybody's interested, I can always put them up for everyone to see. I'll even do a little editing so you guys can have it. You can see our rebirth in 2013. So you'll see that. In fact, let me see one thing, and I don't know if I have it. I'm gonna look really quick here. Yes, this one. There you go, Magic. Here it is, brother. This one's for you. Look at this. I hope you remember this. Here we go. That is Andrew Morgan. That is the indie icon Magic. There you go. This is a magazine cover I did. I did like a digital magazine. That's another thing I used to do with my guys to get them exposure. So there you go, Magic. I still have that, by the way. It's hanging on my wall. I still have that. I'm looking at it with the other ones. So I used to do these. I still do them. I can still do the magazine. So if anybody's interested, you know, here it is. And I still have it. So give you a heads up on that. That is the indie icon himself, Magic. We had so much potential. It just bothers me. We never got a chance in 2013 to move sport ahead. I think we were like one show with the guys, and we were going to do a whole rebirth thing. We were going to move on. There was going to be a lot of changes and stuff happening, and it just never did. And the promotion was so big. In fact, Magic, here you go. This is actually the exact flyer from that 2013 show. you know, everybody there, you know, I don't know what happened to Atomic Dog. I haven't talked to him. Ada Marie and Chrissy Rivera, I don't know what happened to them. I know Ryan Mitchell retired some time ago. Chris Taylor retired. Jason's retired. Man, it's like, wow. It was. I also designed that flyer myself, kind of give it a campy '80s look. But yeah, so we did that. Again, I was upset. I was very upset that my partner in the business who helped me start up and bring back the company had so much differences. He wanted his buddies, his friends. He didn't think the business. I thought the business, and we were gonna do. Now, why did you jump off the top rope when she wasn't even there? And then and then no sold it. Just got back up and started beating on her. Ow! Damn, Britt Baker, you're getting your ass kicked. You know what's funny? Britt Baker's getting her ass kicked, but and Sheeta has the most damage. Yeah, this is a side thing. And you know, my promotions afterwards, I gotta say, and being honest, didn't take off. Either the money guy never came through, or we would set it up and the person would leave, or you know, we never got it. Enough more my fault than anything else. So, you know, my reasoning to get always a promotion going was to kind of pay back the guys who worked with me before, give them a home. If they couldn't work, they were going to be like ringside managers, commentary, or something, just to keep it going. So, but I do have those matches. They are on YouTube, you know. So if you go look up Scoldren's Realm, you will see it. I also have them, I believe, here on Facebook and also on Twitch. So check those out as well. And if anybody wants to see them, you know, I can always set up one day. We can do a little talk show and do that as well. Do the matches. We can talk about the matches. Speaking about matches, we're watching here. Britt Baker, beautiful move on the current AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida. Pretty kind of slow. Yeah, I miss the real talkers. You know, I miss like Roddy Pipers. You know, it looks like Teddy Long out there in the front row. You know, there's a guy with a hot rod shirt I can see. Jeez, right on the ropes. So, jeez. Britt Baker taking damage here. I think she does no selling anything. Oh, nice arm drag right there by Britt Baker. Here we go. Side slam. Dragging her like a piece of meat in the middle of the ring. Here we go. Ooh, two. Anybody has any questions, please shoot it my way. I love hearing you guys. Matthew Morris, thank you for following the stream. Adam Shigamu, hope I said that right, buddy. John, thank you, John. I haven't seen you, John Griswold. Missed you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're all right. Wow, she got like a dragon sleeper on it. Quick shout outs to John, Michael Priestley, who is my buddy Taco, Chris Fair, Benjamin Taylor, Benny, David Butler, like I said, the Indie Icon Magic, TKWA, that's the E-Wrestling promotion, Trent Killer Syndicate, TKS. You can see him on Facebook as well. And Roma, who's always on here. Great to have you guys. Great to have so many of you folks on here watching this. And again, we're doing a little bit, we're talking wrestling, and we're talking AEW wrestling compared to WWE wrestling. We're watching a quick bunch of matches. Start with AEW, current champion Jon Moxley, tag team champion Hangman Adam Page.
Here's your winner, Dr. Brittany Baker.
Hey, they actually said it. And the women's champion was Sheeta, who you just saw lose to Dr. Baker. The AEW TNT champion is Cody Rhodes. So nice. I think that's a nice package we got. I really can't complain about the matches. I think they're so far the shows have been great. Their last pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, I enjoyed it. And I'm not a person that I like the shenanigans. I did like. Here's another women's match. Io Shirai versus Chris Statlander. I don't know if you guys want to see all these matches. We still got a bunch left. You know, let's see here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn that off. And we'll probably skip a couple of these. Yeah, we'll skip this one. This one I'm gonna give it to Chris Statlander. Let's look at this one. Because I'm also about tag team wrestling. I love tag team wrestling. That was one of my specialty when I was a manager. So I love it. Kenny Omega from famous more in New Japan Wrestling, and Hangman Page. I think Page has come a long way. Pretty much, I want to see how far he can go in AEW. Now Butcher and Baker, I don't know them well. I never heard of them till they came to AEW. I don't know them well enough, so they're kind of that tag team. But I like it that it's old school. You know, I'm waiting to see a beautiful Bobby or Sweet Stan or something like that. So I'm you know, ravishing. That's one thing I don't see too much now in wrestling, is you don't see these funny gimmick names like Ravishing Rick Rude or Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff or Nature Boy Ric Flair or Macho Man Randy Savage. You don't see those anymore. You know, you don't really see, you know, you got Hangman Adam Page, that's okay. You know, I think he's the only one. You know, all right. Oh, they started in the ring. Okay. Beautiful suplex there by Kenny Omega on the Butcher. Wow, nice. All right, bro. Magic, you take care, buddy. You have a nice night, and be careful. Be careful out there. Look at this. Someday we'll all our paths will probably meet. So far from I think AEW has been 1 year. It's 1 year old since Double or Nothing, and I've been impressed with the company. Now there's a couple of things I don't like. You know, Marco Stunt. You know, a guy who's the equivalent of a 7-year-old. I'm not keen on him. He should not be in wrestling. You know, I'm not into the hardcore stuff like Havoc, but I'm glad that he dumped that, you know, the stupidity, because I think he got fined one time for bringing, power slam. And I just noticed that Butcher is missing his mustache. I guess it was a gimmick and it came off. Yeah, he's missed it. Damn! Just threw it off. Just threw it off. There we go. Hey, he just threw Adam Page like it was nothing. Okay. The Blade is in there now. Butcher and Blade. I thought he was his baker. Butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Let's add all of these guys in. This is pro wrestling after all. And these are the current tag champs. So Adam Page and, you know, Kenny Omega are the current AEW tag team champions, taking on the Butcher and the Blade. Another. I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a crippling crossface. Ooh, nice roll up out of it. Nice reversal. One count there. So far what I've seen is good, and then I seen the titles. The titles finally look like championship belts. You know, the AEW World Heavyweight title, to me, looks like a mix of the old UWF North American belt, which was it was a big belt, mixed with the, I'm thinking it's like the original AWA belt, if I remember that correctly. The tag titles remind me a lot of the old WCW tag titles. You know, I like those. Even the TNT title, we saw it needs to be finished. And for those wondering why it looks crappy, due to the coronavirus, were not able to get beautiful double team right there, get it done. So that's what we're seeing. You know, they never got that belt done. So as soon as I guess the granola is over and people can go back to doing stuff, the belt can be finished. All right, so the Blade is in there with Hangman Page, and Adam is setting him up for a move. What the hell? Whoa, fall away slam from the top rope or second rope. The hammer right in the corner. Another double team move. Look at this. that was a nice one, I gotta say. Kenny, don't. Wait a minute. Adam, are you still in there? Oh wait. See, they didn't get the hot tag, but he got in. Butcher walked right into a slam right there. And I gotta tell you something, McMahon. Oh, there's the hot tag. Surprising that he got the hot tag in. Oh, there we go. It's explosive. The Blade is stomped behind the head. And I gotta call it. I'm more of a heel commentator. I like the heels. I like that old school rake of the eyes. You don't see people. You don't see the bad guys really doing something bad. You know, getting in there. That's a far jump. Can he make it? Yes. Straight elbow from the top rope. Good long distance. Hey, he set up like the Undertaker. Now, why would you just stand there like grabbing? That is the okay. Another 1, 2. Okay, the Butcher's back on the ring apron. Now let's see if these guys get the double teams. Yep, here we go. That's a nice trip. We'll drop to the back of the head. I'm hoping that the TNT title, it looks more that it's going to be a television title than anything else. You know, well, they did a tag right there. I gotta say that Cody is doing it right. He's building up the belt's foundation. What the hell are you doing? Power slam. Wow. With authority. I gotta say that Cody's doing it right. He's doing like this, like almost like a television title, so it's defended onto every every time on TNT. So, you know, that's good. It builds up that title. It gives the belt to kind of the middle level crowds. So I could see guys like maybe Sammy Rivera. I could see, you know, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, you know, a couple other guys who are not at the heavyweight level, the top tier. What the hell? Did he do a tag? Referee, I didn't see a tag. I failed to see a tag, ref. Okay, Adam Page is down. Here is Kenny Omega. Another knee to the Butcher. Is this going to put him away? Well, stomping. Let's see, is he going to do anything? Come on, get in there. Well, another kick to that. You know how many concussions this is probably, people probably have right now? Here we go. Running knee. Now, 1, 2. Ooh. And Blade was coming in, but I guess he stood there to say, okay, and why am I supposed to walk in now? I want to see a Hangman Page clothesline. All right, here we go. Dead Jimmy. Oh, what the hell was that skip? Come on. Come on, Paige. Get in there. Okay, what is this? Pile driver. I don't know if the pile driver is illegal, and he rolled out. Go. Oh, outside. Okay, he went outside to roll him back in when he was clearly coming back in. Right now, if I was Blade, I'd be concerned about my partner, who's not only missing a mustache, but he is down on the mat. Another suplex. This is like an over-the-shoulder suplex. Oh, he got a clothesline. Blade got a clothesline right there when he came in. There are moments from before an elbow drop. That was the top rope elbow drop on Kenny Omega. There was a pin attempt there. There is the Butcher with Hangman Page doing that nice side slam. Standing over him, wondering where my mustache is. Omega getting the pin.
Here are your winners, the Outlaws.
So, wow. So far, you know, we have to go now. I'm waiting for my friend Taco to come on. Taco! Oh, beautiful. Alright, so here we are. My match with Japanese sensation Kensuke Sasaki teaming up for FTR. So we're definitely going to do that match. Alright. So now the Revival made their debut on Wednesday night last week. They helped the Young Bucks who were being attacked. So we have to see where they go from there. Now they went from they were going to be known as the Revolt, but apparently there was a tag team in the indie scene called the Revolt, and I guess they trademarked the name. So I guess right now they're known as FTR, so it's for the revolt, for the revival. I don't know what it stands for. Maybe fuck the revival. I don't know. I don't know what it is. For the revenue, you know, I don't know. So it is me and Kensuke Sasaki taking on FTR. Where he in AEW starting.
The following contest is
Yeah, here we are. I elected to run in. My partner Kensuke Sasaki from New Japan All Wrestling, famous Japanese worker. Yeah, we're gonna go in the ring. Let's do the pose down. Come on, come on, come on. Bam. I got my Scolders Realm t-shirt, which you can find on streamlabs.com, Scolders Realm, /Scolders Realm. And I do have those pants and boots and the shirt. So one day I might just put them all on just to show everybody. There we go, beautiful pop-up pile driver. So old-fashioned stomp there. There you go, old school. Let me see here. Can I hit him? No! Oh! Yeah, I was supposed to hit the other guy, but alright, fuck it. Alright. Wait a minute. Let's do this. Off the second rope, so I'm not doing any big. There we go. Now, come with me, boy. Come with me. We're gonna go to the corner. I'm gonna take you to school, boy. Here we go. Yep, you're gonna sit on the top rope, get a fist to the head. And he's going to the top. We're gonna do an outside suplex. Because there we go. Oh, pretty. Whee! Oh. This is awesome. All right. Now, Dash, Cash, whatever your name is, that's where you're gonna get. Get off there.
3.
Might as well soften up the partner. Being a heel, you gotta do that.
4.
I'm gonna. Matthew Walsh, welcome. Let's do some double team here. Let's get in here. Come on, Suzuki. Let's throw him in the corner. Here we go. Double team. Trip and elbow. There we go. So there. Oh shit. See what happens? Oh! He hit Japanese sensation Kensuke Sasaki. we go. There we go. Well, you see his head? He got tied up in the ropes. Okay, no, stay still. Ah, there we go. Me and Japanese Celestial Kansuki Sasaki, we're fighting it out here with FTR, the former Revivals. Outside, Tombstone. Referee let a lot of shit go, I can tell you right now. Matthew says, oh yeah. All right. Pretty.
Here are your winners.
Pretty straightforward match. We are the winners here. And real quick, I'm gonna toss this up here real fast. Let me see here. It's still there. This is, you can say, the wrestling company I am currently with. This is TKWA. You can find them here on Facebook. So check them out. They offer live commentary. They do promos prior to the actual matches. So check them out. TKWA, Trent Killer Syndicate. It's Trent Killers Wrestling Alliance. So check them out. Awesome bunch of people. Matthew says he saw Raw and SmackDown in his city several years ago. I better not be careful because I'm just looking up stuff real quick. My God, I get news flashes, and I gotta say, we're gonna skip this one. It doesn't matter who. Again, these guys. All right, well, this is Pac. I'm gonna let this one go. I'm definitely gonna give it to the Young Bucks. All right, well. Yeah, Talk, I got my own logos and everything on there, so that's my character. Larry Carr, thanks, buddy, for being part of the stream. Larry Carr liked the stream, so definitely, buddy, make sure. And Eric, my buddy Eric Elbers, thanks for being part. I'm going to do the quick shout-outs before we go into anything else. We got John, my buddy Taco, John, Michael Greasley. Thank you, Chris Fair. He is Trent Killer Syndicate. My son-in-law, Benjamin Taylor. David Butler from, again, Entertainment Roundtable Cast Gaming. Matthew Walsh, who's right here. Matthew, you gotta tell me where you're from, what city you're from that you saw that. My buddy, the indie icon himself, Magic, Andrew Morgan. TKWA, again, you can find them on here on Facebook. They are an eFed where they do a lot of stuff with different people. Then Trend Killer Syndicate, TKS, awesome dude. Roma, thank you, my Roma, Larry, and Eric Albers. You guys are awesome. Thanks for everybody for being part of the stream, and we get to do that. Matthew's from Portland, Oregon, famous for its Portland wrestling back in the day. So you had a great bunch of people that come out of Portland, most notably Roddy Piper, Billy Jack Haynes. They came from Portland, Oregon. So, and you had many other greats. And that was the old Portland Wrestling organization out there that used to be there. John says, dude, I'm telling you, if you never got to see the Attitude Era Kane in person in 19, you missed out. The heat from the flames on Pyro were incredible. Absolutely. You know what's funny? What was funny about that is imagine him wearing that suit, head to toe outfit, and with the flames around and all that. You know, I can understand why he wanted to start, you know, like cutting back on some of the outfit. But I love the Big Red Machine outfit. I think that's really cool. All right. We're going to look at a couple of matches here. Wait a minute. What the hell? Why is Cody teaming? We'll have to fix some of these matches. Oh, yeah. Billy Jack. Oh, like Bobby the Brain here says, Billy Jerk Haynes. Billy Jack Haynes was legitimately an incredibly built guy. I'm just going to change some of these matches. First of all, let's do a little bit. We're going to change this here. Let's make it interesting. Let's do a TLC. Let's do a tables match. Make that the main event. Let's do this right. We gotta have the Young Bucks. And we gotta have Ortiz and his partner Santana. That's your main event. Now that's a main event. I think Cody should defend his belt. Let's change this match too. There's like I want to really change my match too. Completely just customize that match. Oh. No. Damn it. Don't you hate it? Oh. I'm booking this show. We're gonna do a one-on-one. I want to do an Extreme Rules match. Put myself in here. Where am I? Right there. And what is his name? Okay, right here. Just because I hate the dude's gimmick. The guy's a good worker, but I hated the gimmick. Let's throw another match together. Matthew says I was several seats away from the ring and the walkway, could still feel the heat from the pyros. Yeah, that I gotta say, you know, I gotta say that's pretty good. Okay. Let's change this match completely. You just create a custom match. You, huh? Yeah. Maybe. Well, let me see here. I thought I did one. Thought I had a match here that I did. Match options. Man, I thought I had a match saved on here. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna put as many people in one match. I'm not gonna try to change the titles a bit here. So that yeah, I'm not gonna look to try to change too much the titles in here. We got to keep some semblance of real life here. Let's see here, Pac, and finally, let's throw in somebody. I think Chris Jericho has a match already. Did we take this? Let's throw in Frankie Kazarian because we haven't seen him. So I'm just gonna do a couple. I'm gonna do these couple matches. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, Orange Cassidy is here too. So we're gonna take him out. I'll bet here. Fatal fall away. Let's throw in Brandy Rhodes. Let's throw in Amber Torres. I know I threw other people in here. Dr. Britt Baker. Let's throw in Ishida. Okay, now my show is okay. Now I feel good about this show. All right. So we're gonna start this show. You know what's funny? I'll tell you. I've been to a couple of WWE shows. I think the most notable one was when the Shield were together. So it was like all three members of the Shield, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns were together, and they took on I forgot whom. I think they took on the Wyatt family, you know, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. Pretty good show. All right, so we're gonna start skipping matches. So here we are. Saeed, thank you for being part of the stream. Thank you for liking the stream. So I'm gonna give this one to Jon Moxley. From here, this one's a toss-up, so I'm gonna leave it as a toss-up. And the women's champion, Shida won. Here is this match. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna let the computer pick out the people. And Amber Torres winning. Chris Jericho versus Luchasaurus. Let's see who the computer picks. Luchasaurus, surprisingly. Okay, FTR takes on the Blade and the Butcher. Let's see who goes here. The Blade and the Butcher. Alright, so I am gonna leave this match because I'm curious. Let's go with this one. This is a 6-man battle royal. It is Cody, the current TNA. I'm fired. TNT champion Cody Rhodes, his brother Dustin, Sammy Guevara, MJF, Pac, and from SCU Frankie Kazarian. So let's see who wins this one. And if I had to pick someone as a wild card, it'll be Sammy Guevara. Obvious winner would be Cody, but we will have to see how well it goes with that. I don't know. I will have to pick that. Juju M25 is following now on Mixer. Thank you. You're awesome. Alright, I'm going to throw the question out for you guys. But not only to John, Matthew, and David, and everybody who's following and Juju over there on Mixer. What was the one show you went to? What was the main event for that show that you saw? I know for mine, it was the most. And again, it's very rare WWE comes here, but for the one I had and I went to was the Shield taking on the Wyatt family. So that was the main event. Great match all around. Got to see. What's surprising is that these guys are relatively small. Now I'm like 5'11". I'm like 265, maybe 245 now, and I stood up and I saw, these guys, and they were small. Like, what's his name? Dolph Ziggler was like tiny next to me, and I'm like, and this is a wrestler. This is a wrestler. Okay. Yeah. No, Bucky. I remember wrestlers were like Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I went to a Madison Square Garden show when we used to live in New York. I saw Demolition take on the Road Warriors. It was all three members of Demolition, Axe Smash and Crush versus the Road Warriors and Ultimate Warrior. Hulk Hogan versus Earthquake. There were other matches in it, and I think the game crashed again. Leave it to WWE2K for not being able to handle this, this game. And it's a pity too, because some of it crashes and all that. This is gonna be probably the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna probably just do one big match. I'm gonna get everybody in there. And then we're going to, obviously, I'm going to call it a night because I'm going to switch to Dead by Daylight with my partner Taco. We're going to stream on that. But definitely like, subscribe, and follow my channel. Do the hashtag Scoldrins Realm. I am on Facebook, Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch. So check me out there. I am on Twitter at Scoldrin. If you're interested in Scoldrins Realm t-shirts, just go to streamlabs.com / let's see here, where's the match? Custom matches. Edit. Yeah, see? 8-man battle royal. 8-man battle. Oh, I did an 8-man battle royal. Ooh, yep, there we go. So yeah, check me out there. Throughout the pro wrestling history, there were a bunch of heel face turns with some pretty famous ones. Absolutely. I gotta say, oh man, they changed all the matches again. Oh, they still have my match there. Okay, I'm gonna edit this match Well, you know what? I am gonna take out this match. I'm gonna take out my match, and I'm gonna add a match. I gotta say the most notable of heels I've seen. Let me see here. There's two that stick in my head. Let's see. For Taco is the main event was the Croc versus Vader. But fun fact, you never saw it because the copyright issue. Steve Austin stood up on top of his truck and drank a 6-pack of Steve Wowzers while he blasted Back in Black on his stereo. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put some good workers in here. So Cody Rhodes is gonna go in here. Hawk is gonna go in here. Let me see here. Okay, let's go down the line. Again, I'm gonna avoid people who I'm gonna throw in guys, yeah, like Darby Allin. Okay. Let's see here. Let's throw in John Moxley. Oh no, let's throw Hagler in there. Now we'll throw let's throw Jungle Boy in there just for the hell of it. Alright, let me see here. We almost got it all balanced out. Now, if you see in here, yes, I do have classic WWF guys. Let's throw in John Moxley in here. And momentum is going to be fast. We'll leave the referee. All right, so this is no titles on the line, but this is going to be an 8-man elimination battle royal. No tossing over the top rope. This is pinfall or submission. So we're going to have that. Then right after this match, I'm going to be ending the stream, and I'm going to be going from there. All right, so let's start this. We're going to have guys probably do double duty tonight, but let's see what we got here. Oh, Kazuki Sasaki and Sammy Guevara. Let's see who the computer picks. Kazuki Sasaki, I wouldn't be surprised. Shida versus Rihu with Asuka and Paige. I don't know why those are in her corner, but let's just say one of them, and it is Shida who won that match. Okay, in a Fatal 4-Way Women's Battle Royal. Let's see who wins this one. Amber Torres. Okay, FTR versus the Butcher and Blade. Let's see who wins this one. FTR. Dustin Rhodes versus the Ninja. Let's see who goes. The Ninja, surprisingly. John Moxley. Oh yeah, I definitely heard Ahmed Johnson called Jeff Jarrett a chicken shit. There was a lot of people that don't like Jeff Jarrett. Let me just say that. You know, he's an egomaniac for himself, and he just never knew how to do a promotion right. All right. I'm losing my voice here. AEW Heavyweight Champion John Moxley versus the Blue Demon. Surprisingly, the Blue Demon won. Okay, the Young Bucks versus the Inner Circle, Santana and Ortiz. and the Young Bucks win it. All right, and here is your main event. The main event is me taking on Cody Rhodes, the current TNT champion, Hawk, former AEW heavyweight champion Chris Jericho, Darby Allin, Jack Hagler, Jungle Boy, and current AWE, or AEW, God, it's so hard to remember that name, heavyweight champion Jon Moxley. So let's start this match and let's see how it goes. And right after this, I'll be signing off after this. And again, thanks for everybody for being part of the stream. You guys have been awesome. So great being part of it. Love talking about wrestling with you guys. Talk says that was Ahmed Johnson called Jeff Jarrett that from that venue with the Croc Invader. Again, you know what? From all of you guys who've been part of the stream, it's been great talking about wrestling. Talking about my wrestling days, having a guy like Magic being part of the stream, talking about it too. Again, we are very passionate of the wrestling we were part in. Matthew showing us that he is from Portland, Oregon, that he got the biggest. I think there's territories who personified wrestling. If you're in Atlantic City, if you were in New York, obviously WWF. If you were in Charlotte, North Carolina, then you were obviously the NWA, WCW. If you're in Portland, Oregon, you were Portland Championship Wrestling with Billy Jack Haynes and Roddy Piper, where they came out from. And there's so many promotions all around Florida at TNA, now AEW. If you're in Philly, you're at ECW. Yeah. And that stands for Extreme. So let me know where you're from and what promotion was notably in your area, either a main promotion from back in the day or an indie promotion. So drop a line and let me know, because I'd love to hear from you guys and see what. Here we go. And then following after this match, we're gonna be calling it. Okay, I don't even know. Darby out. Yes. Bam. Darby lost his paint. Darby lost his paint. That's a problem with this. All right, so we got Chris Jericho and Cody Rhodes fighting it out. Yeah, Hawk and Hagler. You got Jungle Boy and Jon Moxley. That's my goal right now, is to eliminate this little punk right here and his shorts. Dropping a fist on him. Hey! Oh. Jungle Boy is in there. He's getting a nice little beat down. Look at that hair. Jungle Boy is actually the son of actor Luke Perry. So just toss it out there. There you go, Stone Cold Stunner. Just stay right here. The referee got in my way. Let me see here. What, Hagler, jump with me? Oh God! What the? I have no friends. I care nothing Fuck. I don't know where Pac came from, but he's gonna go down. Okay, Pac should. Am I the only one eliminating people? Ooh. Oh my god, that was horrible. That was horrible. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I don't know who's who. Get off me. Okay. There we go. Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Tag with the MMA. Matthew says, been to Portland wrestling as well. One of the hard parts is selling the heel tactics, people getting people to boo or hate you in general. Oh, I know. Take it from me. I was a bad guy. I was a heel manager, okay? And there were times that I've been to shows where, you know, we're obviously the bad guys. We're doing heel tactics and everything. And fans were cheering us over there, the current good guys. Oh, somebody's busted wide open. I don't know who's busted wide open here. Moxley, maybe? I don't know who's busted. I think it's Jericho. Oh, Jungle Boy just got planted in the corner. Okay.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Oh shit! I was gonna target Jericho too. The fucking opportunist. Okay. Who can I eliminate next? Okay. Jericho, you just made the list. Okay, come on. Come on. See if I can take you over here. Take you over here. Take you over. Referee, for God's sakes.
Has been eliminated.
Oh. Fuck you. Okay. Get out, people. Get out of my way.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Oh, fuck you. Cody is gone. I want. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay. Come on, leave me alone, you big. No. No! Okay, yes. Oh, we made it. Oh. Come on, I pressed the button. Run away. Oh shit, he caught me. Oh, fuck you. If I'm winning this, I'm taking your AEW title. Oh, ouch. Okay, come on. Let me go, you damn asshole. Come on, let's just pack. There we go. Tell me I got it. Yes.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Pac is gone. Okay. no, Jericho, no. Yes. Okay. No. Snake eyes. There we go. Let me see here. Do I got any? Okay. Yes, let's do this. Let's do this right here. Oh, damn it. No, Moxley. No, shit. Ow. Oh, the referee's down. He can't count. There you go, Moxley and Jericho. Yes. You two go ahead. What an idiot. You knocked down the fucking referee. How can you expect them to count? I'll count for you guys. Here we go. 1. There we go. Oh, I just hit. Whoa, shit. There we go. And John, this is just for you. Just want to make sure you go. There we go. Jericho's down. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So now, me bucko. Now it is you and me. Come on. There we go. Yes. Come on. Oh shit, he's still getting up. Okay. Oh shit! Come on. No, you don't. There we go. Motherfucker, man. Ooh. Okay, now. Once again. Let me see, can I do... Okay, here we go. Yeah, airplane spin. I probably make myself dizzy by doing that. No, why are you picking him up? There we go.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Yeah, I saw it, buddy. I'm gonna get you right there. Hey, Taco. Oh, hey, Taco.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much. There we go. Let's see here. I eliminated a couple of people. Let's see, there go Pac. I'm just doing the replay. So Pac went out. Cody got eliminated. There we go. And I'm not gonna lie, that's how my body is built. So, yep, and here we go. I won that match, and by luck.
Very nice.
All right. So again, everybody, thanks for watching Scoldress Realm. For this night of wrestling action, we had to have some fun. Thank you. Check out TKWA Wrestling over on Facebook. So just do the hashtag TKWA. Thank you for everybody who's been part of the stream. You guys have been so active. Great to see my buddy Magic. Great to show off some of the past stuff that I got in magazines and stuff. Thanks for Taco for being part of it. What's up? So,
that's kind of like breaking up a little bit there.
Well, probably my voice is going. But with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and follow my channel through the hashtag StokerStrom. I'm going to switch games now, and I'm going to head over to Dead by Daylight with my buddy Taco. So with that, I'm going to say thanks for watching. I will see you all in a few minutes for Dead